The Rising of the Shield Hero, Volume 4, Chapter 70, Pope. The Pope, huh? Wasn't that too extreme of a greeting? The power of that spell earlier was just barely tolerable, even with the Shield of Anger. Fido, that fellow, why did you help Moriasu's group too? You should have just brought Raftalia and Melty. Well, it's fine. I'm curious as to what the Pope's real intentions are. To fire such magic at two princesses of this country and the Hero of the Spear, what are you thinking? Hero of the Spear, Sama, you say? If I'm not mistaken, the heroes of the sword, bow, and spear are objects of worship for this guy. I don't know what is going on, but the Pope does not stop smiling while looking at me. I wonder what. I'm getting a weird feeling. Will he keep that expression plastered on his face like a mask even if someone dies in front of him? Does his face even understand how to change expressions? That's the kind of feeling I'm getting. I have faith that the three heroes will save the people and the world from the wave. The problem is that fake pretending to be a hero. What do you mean? The Pope answers as if it's an everyday conversation. Moriyasu watches the Pope with a dumbfounded expression. The Queen candidates have already been killed by the Devil of the Shield. Don't worry about your corpses. They will be verified later. No way. Raftalia was so disgusted that she didn't even feel angry. The Pope before he seemed like a fair and unbiased person, but it seems like that was just my imagination. The Devil of the Shield acted aggressively, but God has granted him mercy. Therefore, I am here as God's spokesman, complete the purification. What an amazing reason. In other words, the reasonably priced holy water offered us was available because we could have been dealt with at a moment's notice. At that time, I had no idea of the big picture. Back then, I would not have considered this a possibility either. Don't joke around. I am the next queen. I cannot be murdered by a shield. No, don't worry about that. Be at ease, Princess Melty. Melty. The person inheriting this country has already been prepared. All is as God's will. Bitch's face instantly paled from that conversation. It seems that this all was a conspiracy from the Pope. Oh, Melty, because it's... Isn't her name Mine? Huh. Maine? Maybe it is Maine, so Maine becomes Melty. I don't fucking know. It's a lie, right? Ha ha ha, no way. Stop joking around. Moriyasu yells at the Pope and points his spear towards him. Did we not fight to save this country and Princess Melty? Oh, right, this country. In the end, it will be used in the holy war for the world. After our church expels the three fake heroes and the Devil of the Shield, the church's authority and power will consolidate. Fake hero. My face cramps as the Pope's answer is way too unpleasant. Yes, the belief in the church is shaken in various places since the fake heroes are causing trouble everywhere. Fake hero of the sword caused an epidemic, the fake hero of the bow does not bow to my authority, and the fake hero of the spear caused an ecosystem to go mad. All the things that I made up for. Now that I understand what Zeke did, he... usurped? Usurped? I don't know if that's like a word or misspelling, or... He usurped a bad lord who raised taxes to contribute to the church. Therefore, I had already disposed of the sword and bow impostor. The Pope answers calmly. What? I have summoned the bow and sword to different locations, and the Devil of the Shield will be wiped from existence with judgment, such is the will of God. Ren and Itsuki, they were investigating too forcefully, and they got themselves in trouble. I expected Ren to at least be suspicious, but Itsuki too. To think that they would behave in such a way. If Itsuki noticed the wickedness, he would act for justice. No way. Did they get ambushed? Does that mean that both of them are... Did you murder them? Everybody fought for the sake of this world! Ren! Itsuki! Moriyasu has an incredibly angry look. Were you guys that friendly with each other? I feel bad for those two, but I feel nothing besides sympathy. Do not call it killing. We are merely purifying the devils and impostors who deceived us. What? We will inform the king and queen like this. This country is being controlled by the fake heroes. Although we purified them, the princess were unfortunately... Wow, that's pretty far-fetched. Will they even believe that? I can see the trash believing it. He might cooperate solely because I was killed. We can barely fight since all of us are exhausted. Even though in this world I ostracized, I will not become a pitiful person after the truth has become apparent. In wars, regardless of whether or not you have weapons of mass destruction, if you win, then it does not matter. Truth is, I don't really understand either, but I can say this. I will not forgive assholes who are trying to destroy us for a selfish reason. Moriyasu is at a loss for words and slowly turns towards me. Now, Fumi, a truce. I want you to lend me your power. Whatever. What an extremely selfish speech. I will not let you say you forgot what you said to me before. making a situation where I was attacked one-sidedly and not even able to escape. In the first place, this guy really did believe that the shield was capable of brainwashing just a little while ago. I beg you, I want to have a funeral for those guys. I can never forgive this guy. Whatever, only if we can win. I will take time until the next strong magic is fired. However, will you lend me your power? Do you think nothing of that guy? I am thinking of many things. I was going to be made a scapegoat, but Moriyasu, I have no obligation whatsoever to lend you my aid. The situation is, the cage was broken, so we should be able to escape by riding on Fido. Rather, I smile at Moriyasu and show him a thumbs down. Die, please. You! Even while unsteady, Moriyasu tries to punch me. Are you sure you want to hit me? If self-burning curse activates after you hit me, you will die. Damn. Well, I can control it because of Raftalia, Fido, and Melty. As expected, the Devil of the Shield and his companions, the fake heroes, will fight each other. Who is the hell is this guy's companion? Shut up! I won't depend on you! I will take that guy down alone! I wonder if you can really defeat me. The Pope instructs his subordinate to bring him his weapon while laughing. I wonder what it is. It's a big-ass sword. It was a silver-white sword decorated with ornaments. Is that similar to a game where in the second half they got a sacred sword that talks? I don't know what that is. Such complicated decorations. It's probably quite strong. The jewel buried in the middle gives off an unpleasant feeling. What? That's... Bitch and Melty both pale at once. Now, Fumi, take care of that... First, the Devil of the Shield. You have received God's judgment. Despite the Pope being far away, he swings down the sword with a shout. A shockwave throughout the ground is coming right at me. I ready the shield to receive it. Ugh! The impact was so strong that I was almost blown off. Its damage rivals that of Moriyasu's meteor spear. A big fissure is created in the ground. Wait a minute. Right now, I have the Shield of Anger equipped. What kind of weapon can deal such damage that Moriyasu's skill can't even compare? Now, Fumi, it's a replication of a legendary hero's weapon. A replication? Just how strong was the original? Ren, who also uses the sword, Moriyasu would be stronger, but they simply cannot compare to that. I mean, glass completely ruined Moriyasu. Her attacks would be around 5 times stronger. I was still able to defend against them with the Shield of Rage, but this attack just now surpassed it by far. Why is such a thing? They should have been lost hundreds of years ago. It was not lost, it was stolen. The Three Heroes Church stole it. There was a bomb conspiracy theory in a certain country during World War II that they claimed they lost a large quantity of bombs, and to this day they have never been found. To think that it's just a replica of the legendary weapon, will Ren's sword become that strong in the future? Although I may be the hero of the shield, is it safe to give an individual such power? If you have that kind of power from a mere replica, do you guys even need to summon heroes? I am curious. If you have such a think, why are you summoning heroes? Can't you just mass-produce those and defeat the waves? Melty shakes her head at my question. To have similar power equal to a legendary weapon, the fuel consumption is too huge. What do you mean? To use that weapon once, several hundred people's worth of magic power must be sacrificed. Moreover, it is impossible to mass-produce now. That technology was lost an era ago. Was from a lost era. It is a legendary weapon, after all. That's great. I have seen the anime, a giant robot using all of Japan's electricity to shoot one shot. Something like that? Everyday believers have devoted their energies and risked their lives. This is for a crusade. Well, they certainly are prepared, bringing out the replica of a legendary hero's weapon in such a place. They said it was lost for several hundred years. Was the thing accumulating magic for that many years? Shit, to bring out something so troublesome. No, it's just evidence of how cornered they were. If we can overcome this, then our counterattack will begin. Right now is a crucial moment. He's gonna win, he's gotta win, but we gotta see how. I was never expecting that the other heroes would end up, fucked too, you know? Like, the other heroes, I kind of thought they were being controlled, but to think that the church would completely, give up on them like that, that came out of left field for me.